What is up, folks? Welcome back to the show. And if you are here and you're watching this video, I'm going to make the assumption you're a lot like me and you have spent an enormous amount of money on cast nets. I love being able to catch my own bait. I love everything about cast netting, but it can be really expensive, especially if you're like me in freshwater situations in these shallow creeks and streams. It beats your nets to death. So I went on a journey with cast nets. I started out buying cheap ones, and then I thought that a more expensive cast net would help me throw it better or do better. So I was in Tampa. I bought it was like $170 for this cast net, and I kid you not, within 6 casts of me spending that money in the Tampa Bay, I threw it over all these chunks of asphalt and ripped the net to shreds. So I vowed to never do that again. From now on, I would never spend a lot of money on a cast net because they're going to get tore up. So I went back to buying cheap ones, and I bought cheap one after cheap one after cheap one. But this is what always happens. This is my frustration point with cheap ones. Your weights are held on by very, very thin. See the green thread? That's all that holds your weights on there. And after that thread is broken and your weight's free to slide like that, then it's just beating your net. It's just beating the mesh right off of it. And you get, none of the weights on this thing are there anymore. You can see where I've tied this stuff back together. But all of them are the same. This is the nets at Walmart they sell. You can see it here. So there's your weight. The only thing that's holding that together is this black thread that goes on each side of the weight. That's what's keeping that weight in place. As soon as that's busted, like this, then your weight's sliding. It will eventually, see, you can see where this one's broke. The weight's just sliding at that point. It's going to tear your net up. It's just the way it goes. So I wanted to find, I guess, an in-between, I guess you would call it. This net, I think at Walmart was like $36, $37. This net on Amazon was probably like $27. But I found Best Fishers. They make the Pro's Choice cast nets. And it's totally different. This is the net that they make. It is a double line down there where those are tied. You can see where this weight's tied. It's got a ring here and a ring there, but it's got a whole separate weight system or a whole separate line behind it. So even if that was to break, let's just say this breaks, you're just going to go out to this next one right here. It's totally separate from it being able to tear that mesh. So that was biggest selling point to me was the fact that they have a double lead line down there. Now it does make it a little bit thicker, obviously, because you've got 2 lead lines at the bottom. But that eliminates that whole problem of your weights becoming free and just tearing the mesh off this thing. So I got the 4-foot net. The 4-foot net was $49.99. I got it. I used it for a while. I loved it. I just ordered the 6-foot. So I'm getting ready to start my journey using their 6-foot net. Yeah, I wanted to share that with you all because that was my major frustration point with these cheaper cast nets was within a couple throws, you're busting your weights loose, the weights are sliding up and down, and they just start ripping that meshing off. So this, for $10 more than what I was getting at Walmart, fixes that problem. So that's my spiel on it. The next segment of this video is going to be me being out, like actually using it. We're going to take it down to the river. This is brand spanking new. It's never been thrown before. It's a brand new net. So I'm going to take you down there. Y'all are going to come with me, and we're going to see what we can catch in the river with it. Y'all stay tuned. I'll be honest with y'all, I could not have asked for a better day to make the next part of this video. We're in January. It is 85 degrees out here today. It feels amazing. Low winds, which I love for doing this, because throwing a cast net in the wind's never fun. Gorgeous out here right now. And I got some spots up that way. I've actually always wanted to make a cast net video there, but now that I've found this new cast net, it's even better. So hopefully this is going to turn out pretty good. I see fish jumping already though. Y'all stay tuned. There's another thing I really like about this. They give you really nice cuff for your wrist instead of having to wrap that rope around it. I mean, these are really, I mean, just for safety, because you can pull your wrist out of this a lot easier than wrapping that rope around it. So that's definitely a big plus. And they give you plenty of hand line. So if you're fishing or you're casting in deeper stuff, you're not going to run out of rope. I'm going to try to go up this way and throw right in that hole right there. All right, it's going to be the first cast with this net. Bunch of moss. But I will say this net casts really nice. Well, I'm so glad it's warm today, because I'm going to end up soaking wet before this trip's over. I can tell you that right now. Nothing yet. Let's try this one up here. There we go. I don't know how deep it is here. Oh, what do we got? First victim of the day. It's a big old shad right there. All right. Yes, sir. Ain't no better catfish bait in the whole world, I don't think. I have no idea where these fish are going to be right now, so at this point I'm really just filling it out. Oh, I got something. I got another big shad. Oh. All right. Okay. There might be up shallow. There we go. That was a good throw. Oh man, not what I wanted, but was inevitable for it to happen. My arch nemesis, the Plecostomus. Ooh, it is deep in here. Try it right on that deep part. Oh, there we go. What do I got? Another one? 2 of them? Okay. All right, we're out of here. We're out of here. This is not the environment we're after. All right, ladies and gents, so far the net has performed exceptional. It throws good, it spreads good, it's heavy. I'm gonna tell you that it is heavier than a regular net because of that double line. When that double line gets wet down there, it's a little bit heavier, but it does a phenomenal job. And I mean, I just got 3 Plecostomus in it, and it didn't, no rips, no tears, no nothing. It held together really well. I'm actually really impressed with it so far. Our catch ratio obviously is not very good because we've got 2 decent shad and that's it. So we're gonna head down river to another place I like to try, see if it doesn't bring us some more luck if I don't fall in the water first. This water feels awesome. Stuff's jumping over there just to tease me. All right, change this battery out and we're heading down river. Oh, I got some stuff in there now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There we go. I knew these things were in here somewhere. I just didn't know where. There we go. Alright, see if we can load up the cooler with some bait. Alright, let's get up here on these lily pads. Oh, it went all kind of something through here. Look at all this. Oh, this might be what I need right here. And I don't know, I could be totally wrong. Oh, 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 what do I got? Oh crap. That is not what I wanted at all. Well, that's not what we want. See you, buddy. Oh man. I don't know. I think I saw something. I got a catfish. That's a new one. Here we go. Thanks, boss. Got a channel cat. All right. All right, bird. I ain't trying to mess with you. Got him. I think it's safe to say that the bird's doing better than I am. All right, y'all. This is what I was hoping we was gonna see some of. Make an appearance out here with us today. Some of these guys. You want to talk about something that eats good? So maybe they're right in here. We're on this this deeper gravel bar, I'm hoping. So see if we can get a couple more. Here's something I'm wondering. So you see all the construction workers up here, and they got all the heavy equipment. They're doing something. There's Tracos and Bobcats and stuff. So they're getting ready, because they're getting ready to fill this joker back up and make it Lake Dunlap again instead of River Dunlap. But they got all these markers out here, but they got them on rebar. Like, I wonder if they're gonna come out here and like take all those out before they fill this lake up, because I can just see somebody jumping off a boat at some point and getting impaled on that guy right there. And there's one, two, three, four out here. I think there's some more up this way. I don't know whose responsibility that would be to get that stuff out of there, but I kind of feel like that might be important, since people are going to be swimming and boating and jet skiing and all kind of stuff. Well, I'm glad I got out of that wind. I got cold in that wind. I'm soaking wet, and that wind was doing it. Feels pretty good now. All right, y'all, I'm getting ready to take it back to the house. I appreciate y'all watching. I hope you enjoyed. We got a cooler full of bait, which is what we came out here to do, and one fish for the fridge, which is just a bonus. So I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope y'all will give these cast nets a look. Like, I used it. I bet I threw that thing 100 times today, and I mean, it's thrown great every single time. No hiccups, no flaws in it. It did a really great job. Like I said, the 4-foot one is like $49.99. If you get the bigger one, the 6-foot like I got, I think that's like $59, something like that. It's worth it. If you're in the market for a good cast net, a sturdy cast net, definitely check those out. I'll put a link down below so you can just go right to the Amazon website. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you haven't already, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Yeah, check out some of my other videos. I'm always out here doing fun stuff. So appreciate y'all, and we'll catch you on the next one. Good night.